Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. A quick video. I'm gonna give you an advice on how to become appreciated or liked more easily by other people that you meet wherever, whoever, at work, in the streets. It's very basic psychological advice that applies to basically everyone. The first advice will be to always call people by their names. Always. And that's something like even for me, even as a life coach, and I know it's my job. But it's not always very easy for me, so drinking my Coca-Cola as always. Just bought a big bottle, so anyway. Even for me, it's not always easy to remember people's name, like when they only tell it to me one time, Especially when I go out clubbing or partying or to a birthday or whatever party where I get to meet a lot of people. Unless the person in some way or another really not shocks me, but does something that makes me remember this person, especially out of all the crowd. Sometimes I will have to ask one time the person, excuse me, would you please tell me your name again? I'm very sorry, I forgot it. I'm not gonna talk a foreign language, I forgot your name. So what's your name again? And please, I say this even myself, but please try to avoid that, cause let's be honest, who is watching this video, let's say your name is, I don't know, Martina. Let's imagine you meet me in real life and you were like, hi, I'm Louis, and you're like, hi, I'm Martina, and nice to meet you, Martina. And 5 minutes later, I'm like, excuse me, what's your name again? Honey. Would you like that? No, you would not. And I wouldn't like either that I tell you I'm Louis and 5 minutes after you ask me, excuse me, Raphael? I would be like, what the fuck? I'm Raphael now? Bitch, I told you I'm Louis. How can you not remember this face? Are you motherfucking blind, deaf? What's wrong? People love to be called by their names. We literally, this is the most beautiful sound that we can possibly hear, is to hear somebody else pronounce our name, especially in the middle of a sentence. So don't overdo it. Don't be if you meet I don't know, Kevin, and you're a girl, and I don't know, let's say you have a little crush, or a guy, and you have a crush on this Kevin guy, and don't be like, hi Kevin, how are you, Kevin? Oh my god, it's such a pleasure to see you again, Kevin. I've been thinking about you so much, Kevin. Don't overdo it, because it's gonna be weird. The person is gonna figure out your little game and it will be over. But rather say something like, hey, nice to meet you again. How have you been all this time? Kevin, right? I remember you because at the party, I remember when you, we were at the table playing the game, and you admitted in front of everyone that you just cheated by adding a random card in the game, and it was so funny. Just try to put the name of the person in the middle of a sentence here and there without overdoing it, so it sounds natural, like it sounds natural, but you and I, we know perfectly what you're doing. Okay, please do this. Advice number 2. Always check on your friends or people that you want to like you, that they are indeed arrived home safely after you saw them. You know, that's something I always do. Like my friends, we go out to have a drink or a restaurant, and when like let's say Farah, my best friend, when she leaves, I always before saying goodbye tell her, please Farah, send me a little text message when you arrive home safely, just so I know that you're home and I'm reassured. Sometimes she does, but most of the time she forgets to send me the message. So what I do is I send myself a text message to check that she is indeed arrived safely home. And I don't do it on purpose, because she's my best friend of 10 years, like 6 years, so I don't have to seduce her anymore. Like, even though, like, you know, friendship, you have to take care of your friends, like, because it's a lifetime work. But like with her, like we love each other so much that I don't do it on purpose. But you should, like, this one person that you want to like you, do it. Like, let's say like you have your first date with this guy or girl or person that you appreciate. Well, do it. When they get back home, like when you say goodbye, you ask them to let you know when they are home. And if they forget, which they will, you send a message to check. They will really appreciate the gesture. Okay, so that was advice number 2. Advice number 3. From time to time, not like every time you talk, but like almost, ask the person how their mother is doing. Do it. Like, I don't know, when I'm in the phone with my best friends, especially my Ludovic, one of my best friends from the south of France, like, I love this friend so much, and so does he, but we live very far apart, so we don't see each other very often, like maybe 1 or twice a year when he comes down to Paris to see me. But otherwise we rarely see each other. Sorry, it's very hot. So he calls me every single evening. Like, it's very rare that he doesn't call me. Like, that's between you and I, but even like when he was with his previous girlfriend, like sometimes he will make up some bullshit to her to have an excuse to call me, to check on me on how I'm doing. Despite the fact that there has never been and never will be anything between Ludovic and me. Like, he's just my best friend, you know. I do not mix friendships with relationships. I have my partner already, so I don't mix the fuck up. Anyway, but still, every time I have Ludovic on the phone, I listen, you know. I talk way less. I listen to him. How have you been up to lately, Ludovic? How is your health? How do you eat? How do you occupy your free time? Do you have a girlfriend lately? Like, if so, how is she doing? Like, how is your relationship with her doing? But always I ask him, oh, and by the way, how is your mom? How is your mom? Obviously, because I know my friend, I know his mom is alive and well, and his father, however, is not on this earth anymore. He is in heaven, most likely. So I would not ask him, how is your father? That would be like counterproductive. I'm not stupid. I'm Louis. Hello. So obviously, if you know that the person doesn't have their mom anymore, or they have been adopted, no, even if they have been adopted, like they still have a woman they consider their mom. But like the only case you would not ask this question if is the mom of the person is dead, or they abandoned your friend, whatever. You would not ask, because otherwise you're really stupid. And if you are that stupid, I do not allow you to watch my content. So get out. I'm kidding. I'm not. Anyway. So yeah. Always ask the person, how is your mother doing? Why? Honey, why not? Because that's something subconscious. We associate our mother in a very specific way that makes it endearing, that someone cares about how our mom is doing. That's just psychology, okay? So, cannot explain you any further. You just do it. Advice number 4. Smile. Smile. And when you smile, you want your smile to be genuine. You don't want to smile in a way that it seems fake. Like imagine I'm smiling like this. Like when you smile like genuinely, it's not just your teeth, like your lips smiling. It's also your eyes. Like this is a genuine smile. You can see how little wrinkles appear here because my eyes are also smiling. Like my whole face is brightening up to smile. This is a genuine smile. I'm happy right now. So yeah, smile a lot, like not overly, because you're not a clown. Also, like this is not the circus. Except if that's your actual job to be a clown, in case do as you please. But if you're not a clown, you want to smile enough. But as I always say, in life, everything in moderation, even moderation itself. Like even moderation, you have to know how to moderate it, which would be the equivalent of everything in life is about balance and equilibrium. You don't want to be too much, but you don't want to be not enough. You want to be enough. Like I said in my video on confidence, you don't want to be not confident at all, like feeling like shit and like you're worthless because you're not gonna be happy. But you don't want to be or appear overconfident in the way that you almost seem arrogant to other people, because that's not cute either. People are gonna dislike you if you seem arrogant, And on top of disliking you, you're gonna make people who are actually insecure, you're gonna make them feel even worse, so they're gonna dislike you even more. And on top of it, if you don't just appear, but if you are indeed arrogant, honey, it means you do not really love yourself and you're not really confident. Because, sorry, but I have to, this is not striptease, whatever, but it's so hot in this country, like the fuck. If you're arrogant, like, it's because you're trying to compensate for an actual lack of confidence by, acting like over the top, like, look how confident I am, look how loud I speak, look how rude I can be. Like, this is not cute. Like, you're trying to prove nothing to anyone but to yourself that you are confident, which you are not. So if you are not confident enough, or if you are over, like, arrogant, watch my content and work on yourself, because you have to, and just so you find the right balance. Because once again, everything in life is about finding the right balance between everything. I think the video is almost 20 minutes long. I think this is enough. Like, it will be like the first part on how to get other people to like you instantly. One last advice that I will give is to be humble. Like, you may be beautiful, you may be intelligent, you may be rich, you may be everything, which you are, but please do not forget that there is still God above you, or the universe, or there is still something above you, that created you and put you on this earth. So you want to remember that, and you may be all I said, but even myself, Louis, I may find myself overall an attractive person. I'm perfectly aware that there are a shit ton of men that are more beautiful in the eyes of society, more intelligent, more charismatic, more rich, more tall, more everything than me. So I try to remain humble and thankful for everything I have already. And also, I do remember that I am fucking unique. Because all these guys that may be better looking, have more money, have this more than myself, Louis, still, at the end of the day, all these guys will never be me. Yeah? And I don't say that I don't want to sound arrogant, it's just factual. No one else on earth than myself will ever be me. And this applies to you as well. Nobody else on this earth will ever be you. Nobody. Even if you have a twin brother or a twin sister who may look exactly like you, appearance is not everything. Most likely, in the way they behave, like their personality, something is different. They may look a lot like you, they may act a lot like you, but still they are not you, and they never will be you. Is this not a reason enough for you to be a bit more confident and love yourself more, just knowing the fact that you're so fucking unique? Please, get your act together. Tough love. That's how I am. Like, the more I love you, and I love everyone, the tougher I am with you, because I want you to get your fingers out of your and get your together. Because I believe in you, and I love you. And therefore, I ask you to also try. Not try. Trying is for the weak. We're not weak here. We're strong people. We are warriors. So you don't try. You do it. You start to believe in yourself and to love yourself. Step by steps, baby steps, but you do it. Until then, guys, stay blessed. I love you from the bottom of my heart. And stay tuned for the next video. Mwah. This was Louis, your guardian angel. Mwah.